Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to CSAT Daily Dose, where the objective is to expose you to a wide variety of questions regarding a topic, and not only that, but give you different ways to solve the same problem. Okay. The format remains the same. I'll study the question with you. I'll read the question. Once I end reading the question, pause the video for yourself, solve the question for yourself, and then compare it with mine for the best results possible. Okay. So question number 5. Okay. So in a test, a student got 30% marks. Okay. So wherever there is a test, there is always passing and failing mark. Okay. So in a test, a student got 30% marks and failed by 25 marks. In the same test, another student got 40% marks and secured 25% marks more than the essential pass mark. Okay, the essential pass mark. The pass marks for the test were Pause the video, solve for yourself, and we'll see the solution in a few seconds. Now let's see the solution. I hope every one of you has solved. Now let's see the solution. So this problem could be solved, okay, by mechanically using the equations, or by thinking logically. Thinking logically has the advantages of calculations being less, but it adds an extra load on your mental capacity, and writing equations is just okay, it has less of mental load, but you need to do more calculations or solve more equations. Okay, and I'll give you a snapshot of equation where I'll reduce the equation to a one variable. You solve the variable, you will get the answer, but we are going to focus on the logical way here. Okay, so let us first start by the equation way. So in a test, a student got 30% of the marks. So okay, let the full marks be, full marks be x. Okay, so what will be the pass mark? Pass mark in a test, a student got 30% of the marks. So 30% of x. Okay, 30% of x. He failed by 25 marks. So 30% of the x plus 25. Isn't this your pass mark? Okay, isn't this your pass mark? Yes. Next, in the same test, so the maximum marks are going to be the same, and the student got 40% of the marks, 40% of the marks, and secured 25% marks more than the essential pass mark. So if pass mark is this and secured 25% marks more, okay, so 25, this is pass mark, this is the student B's mark. Okay, student B has got 25% more, so this is nothing but 1.25 times the pass mark, right? 1.25 times the pass mark. So it is 1.25 times the pass mark. Okay, so you could do the same. Okay, two equations, two variables, x and pass mark. So simply substitute pass mark here. Okay, your pass mark, what has he asked? He has asked pass mark, so let us eliminate x. So x belongs to 1.25 pass mark by 40% or 0.4. Okay, 40% or 0.4. You could directly substitute this in here. Okay, 30% into 1.25 pass mark by 40% plus 25 is equals to pass mark. Okay, percentage get cancelled. So this becomes what? 3 by 4 into 1.25 pass mark plus 25 is equals to pass mark. Okay, and this mechanical substitution equations here. You see, what is the only one variable here? The only variable is pass mark. Solve for this equation and you will get the answer. Okay, but you don't get the joy of solving a problem doing that. Why? It is a mechanical equation. Okay, now let's think this. Okay, let us think this logically. Okay, kindly concentrate here. Okay, if you miss something, rewind and think of it. Okay, so 30% pass mark. Okay, so I am just giving you a visual representation here. Let me just change the colors. Okay, this is done. Okay. So what is this? This is pass mark. Okay. So by getting 30%, so this is KCA by getting where he got or somebody got 30%. The difference is how much? 25 marks. Sorry, not 25%, 25 marks. And in the same test, somebody achieved 40%. Somebody achieved B. Okay, 40%, and secured 25% marks more than the essential pass mark. This is where, okay, the golden egg lies. If you are able to think logically to this, what does this mean? Okay, so 40% of the marks, if you compare 40% of the marks to pass mark, okay, 40% of the pass mark to, okay, 40% of the marks to pass mark, this 40% is 25% more. What is 25%? 1 by 4. Okay, 25% is 1 by 4. That means if the pass marks are 4 units, then your 40% marks are 5 units, right? 1 by 4 more, 25% more. If you are able to think or shift through percentages, okay, dynamically think percentages as ratio, okay, you will get to this here. Okay, 25% more. That means if pass marks are 4 units, your 40% marks are 5 units. Okay, so your 5 units is 40%. Your 5 units is 40%. That means what is your pass mark? It has to be 32%, right? It has to be 32%. This process is all internal. Okay, once you are able to say this, now it becomes easy. So pass mark is 32%. You see, difference of 2% is 25. Difference of 2% is 25. Difference of 2% is 25. I need to find out what has he asked for. The pass mark for the test were, okay, so the pass marks were 32%. So how do you get here? By multiplying this by 16. So 25 into 16 is nothing but 400. Okay, so the pass marks were 400. Even if you solve this, you are going to get the same answer. Okay, you see, logical way is much more beautiful to solve, engaging to solve, and you will get a real happiness doing it. Okay, if you are able to think this through. Okay, so always in percentages, the dynamic way to see a percentage whenever required as ratio or a fraction is much very important for easy solution of problems. I hope you have learned something new today, and we'll get back with another question. Thank you.